Uh-oh, we black in the house, y'all. Coming right back with that fire. This is the General Sarah Seti, and I'm black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk. Come on in, family. Ain't got no time to let up today. I'm on the base. Go check me out. The coronavirus exposed, the making of the white man, creatures from the caucus 2, this Sunday, February the 9th. Have your ass in the place. Have your ass in the place. The link is down in the video description. Come on in, family. Come on in. We're in the house. Look at you. Come on in. We're getting busy today. We spreading the love today. We're going to get this wisdom today. We're going to wake up out of our misery today. Come on in, family. Come on in. Healing all crackatosis and niggeritis today. Goddamn biblical freaks, freakazoids. Biblical freakazoids, Jesus freaks. Come on in. Assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum. Come on in. We got you today. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's right. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Got you, nigga. You understand? Waking you up today. We dealing with the Hebrew dragon worship from ancient Egypt. They got you thinking that they worship, you know, some goddamn spook in the goddamn sky, and they done masked over your ancestors' worship and sold you back a dummy religion. God damn it, you the children of the sun, and you up here worshiping a white man, a dead white man on the cross. Sad, sad, sad day for African people. We've never been in this predicament ever. And this is the worst predicament we ever been in. Yep, the imprisonment of the mind. It's one thing to be in prison, physically in prison. But when the mind is in prison, you don't need no goddamn shackles for no feet or no goddamn, the mind is shackled. You don't need shackles for the wrist and his legs. God damn it, because you got the mind. And so when you got the mind, you got the total reality of a being. You understand? You make, you know, they're going to do what you want them to do, God damn it, without them even knowing they doing it. They're going to do it. Wake up. Wake up today. We're going to be dealing specifically on this station, Sarah Seti YouTube channel. Then we shooting over to General Seti YouTube channel. Gonna finish the last 2 over there. Get this workout. You see what I'm saying? Now, what am I talking about? Because I like to make clarity. You understand what I'm saying? Because they say they worshiping some Jehovah. They saying they worshiping Jesus. You understand what I'm saying? And I can go in there and clearly show you that that's not what they doing. Okay? At all. You understand what I'm saying? So you hooping and hollering, talking about the blood of Jesus. And see, that's that coronavirus shit. That's what that blood, see, y'all don't want to pull back the mask on that shit. You're eating the blood and drinking blood. Bitch, we ain't drinking no blood. I don't give a fuck if it's in, you know, in some form or any form. We're not, this is the blood. No, we're not drinking no blood. We're not eating the bodies or no, we're not cannibals. We're not no goddamn Viking or vampires or none of that. See, when you play with shit, see, when it's real on your ass, you don't know how to accept it. You see what I'm saying? So again, we will be dealing with and this is the official, did the Hebrew priesthood secretly practice serpent, naga, dragon worship from ancient Egypt. Then over on the General Seti, did Jesus, the magician, use a magic wand when performing miracles? And I had to bring that. See, you think I'm bringing up some shit that is irrelevant, but the fact is that there is hundreds of carvings from the ancient world that show this motherfucker with a wand in his hand. Even when he raised Lazarus from the grave. See, I'm not going, you want the full video, I'm going to You got to go over to Patreon, okay? I got over 100 slides, damn near in each one of these. That damn near 300. But you only gonna get a few today. I'm gonna rock your mind. I'm gonna rock you to drive you over there because, you know, I'd rather do it on my own platform. I'm not giving nothing to the beast. I'll give it to you because you're my family. But too many times I put a lot of hard work and I have to say shit. I had to say shit that these motherfuckers just can't accept me saying. And so, goddamn it, I'm not slowing up. I'm mashing on the gas. Okay, did Jesus the magician use a magic wand when performing miracles? Okay, this is relevant. And when you see this shit, you're gonna say, damn, what the fuck is this? Because this shows you what they thought of that motherfucker. See, we create all type of mythological descriptions of this and kind of try to, you know, hide the ancient representation of who they thought he was and mask this wannabe Christ of today. You understand? From his roots of the Serapis work. That's why he's linked to the unicorn. One of the goddamn zoo types of Jesus is the unicorn. And all of this motherfucker Gandalf. You know what I'm saying? The white man don't have prophets. He got sorcerers and goddamn warlocks and goddamn magicians. That's why when you look at goddamn Moses, if you throw the hat on that motherfucker, you're looking at Gandalf. Ain't no goddamn different. I'm trying to tell you. This is not a joke. We got to wake up out of the magic. We've been, they putting the wand on the eyes. Okay? And then in St. Peter's Basilica, a temple of serpent worship, more specifically Lilith. Okay? And that's very, very clear because even when you go in the Sistine Chapel in the motherfucking Vatican, they show Lilith. They don't show just a serpent. They show Lilith in the Sistine Chapel, L, okay? So it's showing you right there. Say the Canaanites is worship, but goddamn it, you call on the name of the Canaanite God, which is El, and say cursed be Canaan, but goddamn it, you calling on Canaan God and shit. How in the fuck? What am I hearing here? What are you not hearing? What are you not seeing? It's a lot of double talk and masking of the truth today. And goddamn it, we got to wake up out of this. Okay? So I'm gonna pull out of this and I'm gonna give you specifics. Because like I said, if you want the full, you got to come on over to the station. Patreon, General South Rasoon Seti. The links is right down in the video description. Coming right back at you. We talking about number one. Then remember where you heard it from now. I don't want nobody to run from the facts. How the general be popping these motherfuckers. Been doing it for a mighty long time. And I ain't gonna hold you, motherfucker, the greatest mind on the planet. Motherfucker, I go where no mind can go. Period. Can't go there. You follow me. I guarantee you. You be hearing shit you ain't never heard before. And every motherfucker follow the leader. Okay? Leviathan. What we talking about? We talking about what? The water serpent. But now we got to deal with anagrams. Okay? Because when you separate Leviathan, you see that it's Levi and Nathan. Okay? You add Levi and Nathan, all you have to do is pull the end out. That's all you got to do is pull the end out and squeeze it together. And what you get is Leviathan, which is the water serpent. Okay? But again, the Naga is a water serpent. Okay? Let me show you who the Leviathan. Let me show you the Leviathan. And then I'm going to show you the Naga. See right there, that's the Leviathan. Okay, the water serpent. And I can see, and the thing is about, see, when you talking about the serpent in ancient Egypt, number one, the Pharaoh, I'm going to show you that the Pharaoh, his Nehemus crown is that of the King Cobra. We must be clear about that. King Cobra, not just any type of serpent, it's a King Cobra. So when you look at the Nehemus crown, when you look at the King Cobra, when it's spread his back, his wings, because that's what they is, wing. He raised up. You understand what I'm saying? That's the Nehemus crown. So when you talking about the dragon king or the serpent king, just like, you know, our people got many zoo types. You see what I'm saying? We got the lion as a zoo type. You see the head of the pharaoh or the queen or any form of royalty on the lion, because the lion is what? A king, a queen. Okay, so they use royal animal zoo types, not just any animal. So when you talk about the Leviathan, you're also talking about the Naga, and in many instances, the cobra in the what we call the Metanatta was particularly feminine because of the fact that the serpent is connected to water, and also it has its masculine definition also. Okay, but when you look at the serpent and you see what they call, when you see the serpent, and I will show it where the mouth is connected to the tail, you see what? You see the circle, which is 360 degrees, which is symbolic of the womb. Okay, symbolic of the womb, and I'm gonna show you that. But if it's erect, you understand what I'm saying? That's the serpent in symbolic of the phallus. Okay, so we got two different representations. But the fact that the serpent can come out of its skin and come into a new skin, that's rebirth, that's resurrection. The fact that the serpent is connected to the 360-degree circle is symbolic of eternity, immortality, infinite. You see what I'm saying? We the only infinite minds, eternal minds on the planet and in the universe, connected directly to the sun. So the serpent, so when you see the symbol for Ra, which I'm going to show you, let me show you the symbol for Ra. Let me show you the symbol of Ra. And family, it's over 125 slides to this one video, okay? This one video. So you might give, I might give you a few. I might give you a few. Okay, here you go. You see right there, let me take that out. Okay, and so that's the symbol of Ra. You'll see the 360-degree circle with the black dot in the middle, which is symbolic of the sun. And so you see what? You see the sun being born through the cosmic black hole of his mama, the great cosmic black mother, Goddess Nu. Okay, and her womb, and symbolically, is the black hole, because everything in the universe came through that black hole. Okay, nothing can escape. That's the most powerful entity in all the universe, is the womb of the black woman, the cosmic and the earthly black mother, eternal. Okay, nothing on this planet. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. You had to be born first. Before you got any philosophy or anything in your, nigga, you couldn't even have a thought until you came through the womb. So the womb, so birth is the greatest act in creation. Because until you can get here, nigga, you don't even exist. So that's the greatest aspect or characteristic of God is existence. Existence. The fact that it's here. How you get here? Through the womb. And so the Africans even show that, you know, the greatest of all the gods, Ra, came through the womb of his cosmic black mother, Goddess Nu. Okay, so as you see the serpent there, you see the 300 is symbolic of the womb. Okay, symbolic of the womb. And so a lot of motherfuckers out here talking about somehow you got the zero and then you got the circle. And then somehow some people say that zero means nothing or whatever they mean. No, it's an eternal energy. Everything in the universe moves in the 360-degree rotation. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it's the universe, whether it's the goddamn DVD player, whether it's the spirals in our hair that's connected to the universe, they antenna. You understand what I'm? That's connected to the universe. So everything that's of energy, even the goddamn engine in your goddamn car, you looking and you see all the wheels and you see you know, the different bands connected to the wheels and shit that's turning in the goddamn car like that. You see what I'm saying? So everything, the damn wheels on the car, whether it was a goddamn wagon, whether it was a chariot, the wheel, nigga, you wouldn't even have the wheel. You wouldn't have nothing if it wasn't about that 360-degree rotation of energy that's moving through the universe. So again, right there, you see, again, the serpentine worship of the ancient Egyptians. Now, let's get back to something. Let's get back to something real quick. Because we were talking about the Leviathan. You understand what I'm saying? We were talking about the Leviathan. And I want to get right back to that Leviathan to show you, you understand? Here. I just want to show y'all this. How the serpent is connected to water. You understand what I'm saying? How the serpent is connected to water. Because it's symbolic of the woman. You understand what I'm saying? Childbirth, the holy water. You understand? You can live up under the holy water. You go in that goddamn bathtub and go to sleep, go up under that and see what happened to you. You see what I'm saying? Nah, you're talking about, again, when you look here, you see the serpent, right? And you see what? You see the Shanu. What does it represent? It represents eternity. And so when you see the wings, many times you'll see Ma'at, you'll see Aset. You understand what I'm saying? You see, this is the woman. This is the woman right here. You understand what I'm saying? And you see how the snake body moves in waves, in waves, in waves. And so that's, you know, that's the metaphysical understanding that is connected to water. And it's, again, connected to the sun because the energy of the sun is also measured in what? Waves. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. See, these motherfuckers right here. Matter of fact, let me show you this right quick, which I can show you. You see the Nagas. You see? Connected to water. So you got the Leviathan. You see what I'm saying? Levi and fucking Nathan. Now, what's key about that? Levi is the priestly tribe of the Hebrews. Okay? The priestly tribe. You got the 12 tribe. Levi was the tribe of Moses and Aaron. Now, Aaron, who was the brother of Moses, was made the first high priest. He was made the first high priest of the Israelites. Okay, so all the bloodline of priests come through Aaron. And we understand Moses was supposedly what? Raised in the house of Pharaoh. It says in Acts 7:22 that Moses was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians. So when we start laying out this information, I don't want nobody to think this is a goddamn coincidence, because every time, you know, I hear this, that Moses was learned in all the wisdom, and it said all. It didn't say a little. It didn't say half. And we know that that's a lie, but I'm going to hold you to what, yeah, I'm going to hold you to your lie. You said you was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptian, then you had to know this, okay? You had to know this. So it's very clear that Aaron was the brother of Moses, who was supposedly learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptian. So we know for a fact that if they were in Egypt, which we know is all mythological, but the stories are Egyptian in origin, okay? There's no way you could get away from Egypt 400 years in the greatest civil and did not receive no goddamn information. And the fact y'all want to deny any connection to Egypt and spirituality alone, you understand what I'm saying, is enough to hit the, you know, to not only you are convicted of thievery, you know, the fact that you gonna deny any form of receiving information from Egypt. So if you ask these motherfuckers what they learned, they ain't gonna tell you nothing. So you see right here, again, you see the Naga, which is really Leviathan, a water serpent, okay? And we show right there, again, where, you know, the serpent is connected to water by the movement of his body. Here's waves. And you can also look at the number system. It's serpentine. When you look at the 7, when motherfucker do the motherfucker, you look at the different karate, which they got out of Egypt. You see, it's serpentine. All the 8, the 0, the 7, the 1, all of that is serpentine when you look at it. Okay, so we have to pull back the veil. Wait till I get to the language and shit and show you how many of these motherfucking, how much in society is named after the serpent. So let me give y'all a little quick rundown. You know what I'm saying? The cracking. See, this is cracking shit right now. You know what I'm saying? This is cracking shit right now. Because you saying that this came from God. This ain't came from no goddamn God. This ain't came from no God. Okay, here, right here. We're looking here. The Levite family. You see what I'm saying? You see right where Moses, here wicked ass. Right here. And you shall anoint Aaron and his sons and consecrate them that they may minister as priests to me. Exodus 30. So this right there, the Levites was the priests. So when you get Leviathan and you get Levi, Nathan, you see that, this is an anagram to hide the fact that they were worshiping the Naga. They were worshiping the dragon, which they got from Egypt. That's exactly where they got it from. When you talk about the brazen serpent, okay, when Moses raised the goddamn serpent up on the pole, okay, raised the serpent up on the pole. Hold on. I want to talk to you today. I don't want you to run. I want you to see this shit, okay? I want you to see this. Right here. You see here that the Israelites had spoken ill of God and Moses. Say y'all done brought us out of Egypt. We was over there eating goddamn watermelons and all type of good food. And y'all done brought us out here in this goddamn desert to starve without no food or no goddamn water. They spoke down on God and Moses, and God sent serpents, fiery serpents, which I'm gonna deal. See, we're not talking. We're not talking fiery serpents. And so the serpents was biting the goddamn, killing many of them. And so they prayed, and begged Moses for forgiveness. And Moses went to God and say, please, forgive them. They seeking, they seeking forgiveness. And so God told Moses to raise the serpent up on the pole so that anyone that would look at it would be healed. Now look at this now. You can go back thousands of years and you already see the serpent on the pole. And you always understand that not only divinity, you understand that the serpent is also because it's a king cobra, because you can see the wings on the cobra. So this is it's royalty. You always see the serpents with a crown on their head. So they're symbolic of royalty. You see what I'm saying? So again, let me come back and show y'all something. And then, I want y'all to get an understanding of where this video going. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to get a semblance of, that they not worshiping no damn Yahweh or no damn Jesus. You understand? They worshiping the black woman. They worshiping the divinity of ancient Egypt, masking it over, talking about some Hebrew God, and they ain't even got no goddamn God. You see what I'm saying? Let me bring it down. Let me bring it down because I want y'all to see this. I can't, I'm going to show y'all about 10 of these hot goddamn just again to just prove my point so y'all understand something. I got to give y'all something. Now, I got to give you something because you showed up today when we talk about waves. So when you see high energy, you see the energy coming down from the sun. You see what I'm saying? It comes down in waves. And so when you see the snake aside, you understand it's serpentine in origin. So when you look at the crown, this is the crown of Upper Egypt, okay, which they call the white crown. you can see the serpent coming down because it's the energy coming down. You see it right there, sitting on the seat of the pineal, which is the house of the melanin, the house of the black melanin, which is that sacred substance that goes, flows all throughout the body, created in the mind, created in the pineal. It's got many melanin centers all through the brain. And this is the conductor, the conductor of cosmic energy that's flowing from the cosmos. It comes down into the hair, into the skin, going in the eye. You understand? When it goes through the eye, the hair, these is also filters that filters that energy. Okay. And when it filters, the final product is what you see is melanin. Okay. Is melanin. And you see right there, you see the serpent, the king cobra, and you see that number 8. You see that number 8 in there, right there. So you see the 0, you see the 1, you see the 7, the 8, the 6, all of that is serpentine in origin. The serpent represents infinite energy, waves of energy, infinity. Right here, showing that the mind, that the African king was connected to the sun. You understand what I'm saying? He's the son of the sun. And we got to wake up today. When the thing about solar worship is this. It immediately show you who God and the devil. You see, when you look out there and you see these people on fire, the sun, see, solar worship don't hold it up. It draws a line that cannot be crossed. Everything else you in there, you understand what I'm saying? Fumbling, trying to figure out who God and the goddamn devil. But in solar worship, it's very goddamn clear. And you can see the enemy of the sun and the children of the sun. You can look all over the planet Earth. You understand what I'm saying? You know the children of the sun gonna be the most popular, it's gonna be the most energetic, gonna be the most dominant in all things. God damn it, and we are, and many times we in oppression and still, achieving on a goddamn grand level that they can't believe that we can achieve to. Okay, let me come out of this. I want to, because like I said, this is 125 slides. You see what I'm saying? Now to my family out there, when I say dragon, I don't want you to get caught up because the dragon is the serpent. When you see the serpent, the winged king cobra, which again, I must clear up the king cobra, you see right there, you see the dragon and the sun. You see right there, the dragon and the sun. That's the same symbol. So when it says the return of the dragon, in actuality, it's talking about the sun. It's talking about the sun, the return of the solar age, the rise of the children of the sun on this planet. That's we the Christ. The sun is the Christ, and we're the children of Christ. We're the children of the sun. So we Christ. So when they talk about the return, they talking about our people. The sun is gonna cleanse this goddamn planet. And again, let me show y'all this. I got to show y'all this. Y'all better get on Patreon for the full view, though. Let me show y'all. So y'all understand exactly what I'm talking about. Where is it at? Man, I got so much shit in here. Oh, this hard. Oh, that hard. Man, I thought I put it in here. Well, you know what? It's in the next video. It's in the next video. So I had to put it up there for y'all in the next video. But I will show y'all this one particularly. You understand? So y'all understand some things. Okay? I'm going to show y'all this. So you understand when I say the dragon, you understand that's exactly what I mean. We the serpent kings and queen. Because when you look at the Nemesis crown, it's nothing but the poised King Cobra ready to strike. That's all that it is. And you see right there, the King Cobra right there sitting on the seat of consciousness and of the spirit. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you get serpent, you get spirit, you get spiral. You understand what I'm saying? Serpent, spirit, serpent, spirit, and spiral. You understand what I'm saying? There's many serpent representing serpentine words out there that connect you back to infinity and eternity, immortality, rebirth, and resurrection. See, when I say that the serpent, the man represents the serpent when he's erect, re-erect. You re-erect. You understand? You rise up again, being able to spread your seed. Nigga, that's resurrection, not you coming back from the dead, nigga, when your body go in that ground, nigga. It's a wrap. You understand what I'm saying? It's a wrap. But when you re-erect, that's resurrection. You come back again with the possibility of spreading your seed, and your children is your resurrection. You here again. You coming back. That's resurrection. So you see right here. See, again, you see the caduceus. Okay? And so when you look at the brazen serpent, you can see they all borrowing from one source. I don't want y'all niggas to be confused. They all borrowing from one source. Okay, so here you got the caduceus, and the caduceus, you hear the deuce. It represents two serpents. Okay, it represents two serpents. And you see right there, you see the wings, and you see the sun, which they done shrunk. And over here, we've already shown you the two serpents from Tahuti, who is the God, divine God of all wisdom and knowledge, healing. You understand what I'm saying? Medicine and all forms of higher learning, the writing system. Okay, now let me come out of this, because when you see this caduceus here, and you also understand it's the medical symbol. And then the brazen serpent was also a medical symbol, because it was to heal them from the serpent bites. And all those that looked upon the serpent on the pole was healed. Now, let me back this up right quick. So you understand that I ain't playing no games with you. To understand that these peoples is worshiping the divine serpent. Okay? Not no goddamn, they try to make it evil and shit. Now, this the one I did want to show y'all. You see the waves. You see the waves coming down from the sun. You see what I'm saying? In waves, serpentine. That's why the serpent is connected. And so that's science that y'all motherfuckers don't want to understand. It's deeper than that. Motherfuckers look up there. They don't understand to pull the veil back. They ain't got a teacher that's going to help them pull the veil back so that they see their own African consciousness, their own African science that been laid down by their ancestors. All they saying is some goddamn demon, goddamn serpent in the garden. You understand? This, that, and the third. And that's allegorical. You understand what I'm saying? That's allegorical. And nobody gonna pull the veil back for you. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you this. To show you that they thieving. Matter of fact, let me go and copy this. Let me go and copy this. Let me go and copy this and make this shit pop like it's supposed to. Okay? Now, just to prove that the brazen serpent, I can show you this right here. Let me go on and show you this. So you can see that I'm going to pull the veil back. So when you see the serpent, you see the apple. In one instance, all it is the sun. See? But don't nobody want to show you that. See? They don't want to show you that. They want to show you this bullshit about some goddamn white woman and white man in Ethiopia about to get goddamn skin cancer, the 4th degree of skin cancer. You understand? That's why they was put out the garden. Nobody giving y'all that. The goddamn original sin was being born without melanin. God damn, I'm tired of telling y'all that. The original sin was being born. That's why every time you see Adam and Eve get put out the goddamn garden, you see the sun up there. Don't get confused by the image. You always see the bright light. Nigga, that's the sun. Don't be confused by the sun and the other light. Okay, and the other light, as they say, Illuminati. And you know how these folks out here enlighten, and you understand what them love and light. I ask a motherfucker, what kind of light? God damn it, if it ain't the solar light, it ain't no light that I want to deal. It can't, like Colin said, it got to be divine light. It can't be a bud light. It can't be a flood light. Nigga, it got to be divine light. So when you hear motherfuckers keep using, they slick with they talk, you understand? Because they trying to fool you. You understand what I'm saying? When you see I set, you can Google that. I set as a serpent, and you see many, and I can show you that before I go out of here, because I need to get on over to the next video, because this right here is gonna break it down for you. Go over to Patreon and get it. Ain't gonna be no, I'm just catering to the crowd right now. Over on Patreon, I did it without no crowd. It's just straight teaching to the 125 hot damn visuals that's going to continue to have you researching. It's going to pull back the veil. You won't look at it no more. But see, this right here is a symbolism that needs the veil to be pulled back. Okay, it's letting you know that the God is the Son. And they're going to tell you that. And once you understand that, that's a prerequisite to understanding anything in the Bible, that God is the Son. Not no goddamn, ain't no man sitting up in the motherfucking sky on no throne or nothing. It's the Son, the S-U motherfucking N. And many of the zoo types that when you hear serpent, it's allegorical to the sun. You got to understand the hawk is a zoo type of the sun. So if it say the hawk is speaking indirectly about the sun, God damn. Boy, I'm telling y'all, my people, I got to keep teaching y'all so y'all understand. So when you hear it, you got to be studying. You got to have the proper teacher that's gonna open up this information to you. So when you read this shit, you got to have the prerequisites. That's just like when you get on the goddamn chessboard. Many motherfuckers don't even know how to move the player. They just like little kids. The kids get up there and they move them in whichever way. Motherfucker, you got to know the rules of the game. You have to have the prerequisite understanding on how to move the goddamn player. You can't go up there like a little child, just moving them whichever fucking way you want to. You got to understand the definitions of this information so you can break this code and unveil the information. You understand what I'm saying? So you can, then you're a master now. You're a mistress and master of the house. That's what I want. I don't want no family, and once you unlock one door, that's going, and you see it, you're going to say, God damn. And all of that shit is that way. Because Jesus said he spoke in parables. And motherfuckers didn't even hear that. I say, damn. He said, I always speak in parables. And the goddamn disciples kind of chastised it. Like, goddamn, why do you speak in parables like that? Knowing the people. He said that the information is for the chose to know. For you, not them. I said, well, goddamn, if it's for them to know and not the people, why are you wasting your motherfucking time out there talking to yourself? Fool. What kind of goddamn guy? You out there talking in parables and the people don't even understand what the fuck you talking about. What kind of shit is that? That's a waste of your time and they goddamn time. And you supposed to be God. Hold on. Let me break this shit down. So we get a proper understanding of what the fuck I was talking about. So we can see this. And once you understand this, when we talk about the serpent, we talking about the sun. When we talk about the dragon, we talk about don't be, said he on some dragon or he on some, motherfucker, shut up. You don't even know what it means. The same venom that can kill you can heal you. See, that came from the brazen serpent, because the serpent bit their ass. And then when it came time to heal them, God said, put this serpent up on the pole. So the same venom that can kill you can heal you. So that show you that there's a balance in the understanding of the serpent, that there's some divineness, and then in some aspect with anything that there is, could be a negative aspect. You understand what I'm saying? Of that. You understand? With anything, it's a balance. Okay, but all you know is the negative aspect of it. Okay, let me get down here so I could get this to you. Let me get this to you, and then I'm gonna be out, and then go ahead and get the proper understanding by watching the video. It's a very, very powerful video. I only touched on a few things because, like I say, that's for my Patreon family. I love my YouTube family too, but I'm not putting all my knowledge up here for these beats. If you show me you love me and you love the wisdom and you know I'm a great teacher, then you'll come visit me on my other platforms where I can be the teacher I can be. I'm not coming up on these motherfuckers flagging me, fuck you. I'm not putting all my shit up here for no motherfucker to disrespect me and flag me and take all my shit down and threaten me to keep me off this, fuck you. I just come up here and give the people just a tidbit to keep them on fire. I ain't gonna never let it go out. I'm gonna keep you on fire just enough to keep the path lit so you can know the direction. That's the goddamn way. Get your ass to class, family. So okay, let me get right here. Let me come down and put this brazen serpent up here, and then I could go to work. Then I could go to work for this last to show you. And then there's many other instances where they got the serpent in there, the seraphim, the highest class of angels. That's right there next to God's throne. You understand? Dealing with that. You understand? And many other things. So you got to get in there and get it. Hold on. Let me drop this science. Let me drop this science real quick. So how do we know that the Son is God? Because we go right there in the goddamn Bible. Okay? Malachi 4. Okay, Malachi 4. What it say? 4 verse 2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of righteousness. Now, it's very key because I always stop there. And I brought that out on motherfuckers. You understand? When you stop right there, any other instance in the Bible, you will see son in a lowercase s. You will see son in a lowercase s, right? But right here, when you see son, what? You see it in uppercase. Only time something is capitalized when it's a person, a place, or a thing. In this instance, the Son is God, okay? But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of righteousness arise with healing in his wings. Hear that? Arise with healing in his wings. So when you come back here to the caduceus, which is the symbol of medicine, you see right there, there it is. Here go the wing, the serpent, the twin serpents, which they call, the Greeks call the caduceus. You see the sun, you see the wings. The Son of righteousness arrived with healing in his ring. They stole it right here with the caduceus, and they stole it with the brazen serpent. In all three instances, it is a symbol of healing. You better wake up. You better wake up. And my question is, if the serpent was the devil in all of this, why would God Almighty say, raise the damn serpent up on the pole to heal the people? You see what I'm saying? They don't want, because you're going to see too many instances in your own culture where that, is symbolically a zoo type of African people. And when you peel that back and you see that when we connected to our ancestral root and our cosmic root, it's straight and narrow. Stay on the straight and narrow. Don't be out there eating bat soup. Don't be out there kicking it with motherfuckers that eat bat soup and all of this shit. You have to stay amongst the righteous. You got to rope the motherfucking beast back off up in the cave and stay free from the poison. See, it's a straight and narrow. So in that, you will see it's healing. In that instance, the serpent is is also the culture of the people. It's the infinite and immortal culture of our people. Is respect of your woman, the throne. Is a respect of your own phallus. You understand what I'm saying? Understanding the health and taking care of your health, what you eat. So there's a lot of symbolisms in there that we could break down. But you see right there, Tahuti, and you see sovereignty and dominion. Is royalty, is government, is how you rule. You understand? You see the crowns upon the serpent head. These is kings. It's a kingly zoo type. And not just any, they don't just choose anything. They choose kingly animals. You understand? To define who they are. Because there's something in how that cobra, when it rises up to strike his enemy. You understand? That's a warrior or the king. You understand? It also is symbolic of the woman, how you come near her children, how she'll strike out at your ass. You understand what I'm saying? There's a symbolism there. And then it sit right there on the pineal gland. You understand what I'm saying? Because of the waves of energy that connecting us to the cosmos. Okay, family. I can't do it all today. Come get that 125 visuals in it. Powerful. Okay, powerful. Get that information. This is General Sarah Susan said, I'm out. Come hook up with me on General SETI YouTube page. I'm going to be over there, goddamn it, in a few minutes. To continue down as we deal with Jesus. Did he use a wand when performing miracles in the Bible? It's necessary because this shit is documented. Carved all over the Roman wall. They didn't want to show you that. Because they saw that motherfucker as a sorcerer. They saw that motherfucker as a magician, like they don't have prophets. The motherfuckers got magicians. They Merlins and the Gandalfs and the Dumbledores. Those are they goddamn prophets. They magicians. And so they saw him no different than Zeus or any of them other motherfuckers that had a staff, again, which is serpentine. But that's on the next. You see that, right? The staff. You understand? Serpentine. You better wake up, family. I see y'all this Sunday, February 9th. Creatures from the Caucus. Hit the link. KingSeti.com. GeneralSeti.com. SETI University. I got so many, goddammit, I get choked up in General Sarah Susan SETI Patreon. Black Pop.